So I'm trying to get as much information out as I can before they cancel this app. Now they say they're getting rid of TikTok because it's a national security threat and China is stealing our data from it, right? Now I'm about to show you an article that just got put out from the FTC about General Motors, aka Chevy and goddamn Cadillac and GM. You know, those nice little Escalades and Suburbans and motherfucking GMC Yukons everybody riding around in. Check this out. So General Motors is getting hit for sharing drivers' precise location and driving behavior data without consent. So they're getting hit with a 5-year ban where they can't put OnStar into their vehicles anymore because it was disclosing geolocation and driving behavior data to consumer reporting agencies. The article goes on to state that the allegations include that they collected, used, and sold drivers' precise geolocation data and driving behavior information from millions of vehicles, data that can be used to set insurance rates without adequately notifying consumers and obtaining their affirmative consent. Down below, it says that GM was misleading enrollment processes to get consumers to sign up for OnStar Connect and the OnStar Smart Driver feature. Says that GM failed to basically get consent from or properly inform consumers that their data from that driving app and from their geolocation would be then collected and then sold to third-party institutions. Those consumer agencies also include insurance agencies. It says that they monitored and sold their precise location and driving behavior information, sometimes as often as every 3 seconds. It goes on to say that tracking and collecting geolocation data can be extremely privacy invasive, basically saying that the data can pinpoint people's daily activity and their livelihood, places like where they visited, medical facilities, and expose their daily routines. Now, we just bought a Suburban this year, 2024, and as soon as you buy a Chevy, they call you and they ask you, do you want to set all that shit up? Now, I don't, because I'm like, what do I need OnStar for? Now, we did buy the little Wi-Fi, but other than, like, as far as OnStar and emergency service, what the fuck I need that for? I got a cell phone. Plus, I'm not paying, it was like, that shit is expensive as fuck. Not to mention the contract they signed made OnStar mandatory in their vehicles. So while they're trying to say TikTok is stealing our data, for China, Red Note stealing our data, motherfucker, they're literally tracking people and then selling that data to insurance companies so that they can then turn and use that against you to raise your fucking rates. You know, they even got those little apps where they track your speed, all that shit. That's what that app does. They can use that to, in turn, raise your fucking insurance policy. And all they get from that is a 5-year ban to where they can't sell OnStar in a Chevy or a GM vehicle. But they worried about a motherfucking TikTok ban. And it was a couple of those like cyber intel people. I know like Bees was one of them. And talking about like saying it's different because Red Note has backdoors to get your data. And I'm like, motherfucker, Google, Meta, Instagram, hell, now OnStar, your car, all that, bro. That's why I said, y'all, our data is, the privacy and that shit is gone, long gone. The Patriot Act took that away long time ago. So that just goes to show you, it's not about our data. They don't give a fuck about our data. All these companies and corporations are just using our data to, number one, fill their pockets, sell ads to us, track and keep tabs and numbers on us, and then turn around and feed their AI algorithms. That's all. Data is the new oil.